inside the form for New Jersey High School Hockey. Mike Formisano along with you on this frigid Saturday night in late January. Approaching Snowmageddon 26 as the big storm coming across the country, barreling into the northern states, is going to hit tomorrow morning, I believe. And so Newton Lenape Valley getting this game in tonight against Johnson. We're tied at 2 after one period. Goals for the Crusaders, Michael Nishimka and Sammy Zapatoka. However, Newton Lenape Valley getting a power play goal from Joey Gallucci and then an even strength goal from Sean Lockwood, and that is enough to even the game at 2 apiece. Shots on goal after one period, 17-8 in favor of Johnson. And now the Crusaders going left to right in your screen in white jerseys, powder blue, and with Newton Lenape Valley, maroon jerseys with powder blue numbers and white and black trim, black pants, black helmets, and they'll be going right to left. Patrick Bowden in net for Newton Lenape Valley, Kyle DeReamer. It's a non-division game, but still one Newton Lenape Valley definitely wants, especially since they don't know if they're going to be playing tomorrow night. They have a game at Mountain Lakes at Men and Ice Arena, but it looks to be postponed. It hasn't been yet from what we've heard, but with the snow coming in, it's very likely it will be. We'll see what happens. Newton Lenape Valley with a busy schedule next week. They've got the game against Verdun, the makeup game, plus another one next week, and then a game on the weekend as well. So, DeReamer in his net. Bowden has yet to head to his, still on the bench. Second period action. We're inside the form due to a technical issue with the ice over on the Coliseum side. That's where we're carrying Sport Choice TV on YouTube tonight instead of Black Bear TV, since they didn't have a feed set up for the form. Well, we're glad you're with us on short notice. Here, second period action. The Sheepka comes in for Johnson. We're underway. Tied up by Fasinger. Kellen Fasinger gets knocked down. No call. We play on. Back to point. Goes into the near corner. Here's Bofa. Taken by Nishimka. Now Joey Gallucci. Gallucci with the pass up to Lockwood. And offside. Hit his skates. Tried to get inside the zone, but he wound up coming in first before the puck. 46 seconds to go on the minor to Goldie. Through that late first period on a roughing call as he flipped the stick up on Fasinger. Now pass up to Saptoka. Johnson sends it in wide in the net. No icing because of the penalty. Saptoka has it on the near boards. Now picked up by Barling, and we got a delayed penalty call against Johnson. Shot on goal, save. And number 88, Sammy Saptoka, knocking down Fasinger and gets called for the penalty. So Newton Lenape Valley is going to be on a 5-on-3 for the next 16 seconds. Not a lot of time, but still enough to do damage. Fasinger heads to the bench. And so now we'll see what transpires. 14:03 to go. 15-minute periods here at high school hockey. It'll be Barling, Lockwood, Formisano, Joey, and Rocco Gallucci on the points. Team has really taken shape since the midpoint of the season. They got Formisano in after the transfer window, and once that happened, it's really gelled. The team has won, I think, like 4 of 6. Maybe more. I have to take a look exactly what it was. But they won the Sussex Cup. The players really have come into their own. They started winning a lot after a bunch of losses early. This team is really starting to come together. Here's Lockwood coming in. Shot. Oh, DeReamer didn't know where it was. He got a piece of it. It went behind the net. Now in front of Formisano. Stolen away and cleared down the ice. First penalty's over. The penalty to number 88, Zapatoka, still has another minute 23 to go. Gallucci to Lockwood. Back to Gallucci. Over to Barling. Barling comes in. Onside. Barling, cross ice. Lockwood holds at the line. Lockwood fires, deflected into the corner. Tried to play it out, Kalikas, and it does go all the way down the ice. Joey Gallucci in there along with Goldie. Pokes it forward. There's Lockwood. Stolen. Kalikas. Now to pass up to Formisano. He's got one man to beat. Formisano coming in. 2-on-2. Formisano pass across. Just wide. And Formisano gets flat. No, that's Fasinger. He gets twirled around. And another penalty on Johnson. Let's see what the referees rule here. Formisano heads to the bench. Nope. Formisano to the box. They call him for the penalty. That's going to negate the Lenape Valley power play. So, roughing call. Savine wants to know why. Head coach Ryan Savine. Number 57 was in there along Logan Texador. Texador wants an explanation. So Texador heading to the box as well. So coincidental minors between Formisano and Texador as they got into it in the corner. Johnson crowd not happy. I saw Formisano go down and Texador on there, so I didn't know exactly who was called against. Well, they both go off. And it's going to be 4-on-3, I believe, for the next, 37 seconds. Zapatoka will come off. We're waiting for the whistle. Barling will take the draw against number 21 for Johnson. Check the 26, Logan Paskowicz. Face off, won by Johnston. Sent up, cleared the zone. Joey Gallucci. Well, I think they make it 5-on-4 as they take the penalties of Formisano and Texador off the board. So 5-on-4 for another 20 seconds. And then both Formisano and Texador will leave the box on a whistle. Paskowicz in on the backhand shot. Score! Through the 5-hole of Patrick Bowden. He didn't know it. Paskowicz able to sneak it into the 5-hole of Patrick Bowden. It's a power play goal. No, it's actually a shorthanded goal for Johnson. It makes the score 3-2. Logan Paskowicz, the junior, number 26, scoring with 12:10 to go in period number 2. And it is 3-2 Johnson. Didn't let him be value on the power play for 8 more seconds. Gallucci with the pass to Barling. Back to Bofa. Penalties over to Zapatoka. Shot on goal, wide, left by Fasinger. Now back to Bofa. Fires, deflected. Back to Gallucci. Shot, save, rebound. Back to the point. And it comes outside to neutral ice. Now back behind the net, Johnson has it. Cleared all the way down. Possible break if Barley can get there. And he veers off. Then we picked up by Popovich. Lockwood pressing in there. Gallucci fires wide left. Now back out to neutral ice. Gallucci. Picked up by Zapatoka. Sammy Zapatoka coming in on the backhand. Fasinger against the boards. Now Popovich. Pass up to number 9, Jimmy Jankowski. Stolen by Lockwood. Lockwood coming in over the blue line. Lockwood trying to maneuver his way around Zapatoka. No, Nishimka. Now the shot from the point. Knocked down. Zapatoka with the pass over to Nishimka. Michael Nishimka will send it in. 10:38 to go. Harreluk tied him there along the boards. Over to Lockwood. Stolen away by Nishimka. Newton Lenape Valley will play it out. Oh, cross-check into the boards by Nishimka. No call. And now into the bench, shot of play. 10:17 to go. The coincidentals to Texador and Formisano both over. It's now Goldade out there. Barling, Powerlook, Dylan Anderson and Formisano out. Shot on goal, save Bowden. Joey not able to clear. Paskowitz over to Nishimka. Goes behind the Newton Lenape Valley net. Goldade. Popped up into the air. Big check along the far boards. Goldade with it. Pass in front. Paskowitz misses the tip in. And now to pass up. Dylan Anderson trying to get a break. Gallucci played forward. Off the boards. Anderson trying to get around the Johnson defense. Goldade with it now. Pass cross ice to number 18. Intercepted by Formisano. Now Goldade. Barling racing in. It's inside the Johnson zone. Now back out to neutral ice. 2-on-3. Goldade coming in. He'll circle around, wait for reinforcements. Pass down low. Intercepted by Joey Gallucci. Off the glass into the netting and out of play. 9:03 to go. Second period. 3-2 Johnson leads. Paskowitz with the go-ahead goal here in the second period. Through the 5-hole of Patrick Bowden. So now it'll be Lockwood with Fasinger and Carvalho. Here's a face-off. I'm going to do it again as they evict Lockwood out of the circle. To the left of Bowden. Billy Fasinger taking the draw. Goes back to the point. Intercepted. Lockwood at the red line. Lockwood coming in. Shot on goal. Wide left. Fasinger as it bounces out into neutral ice. Now Gallucci off the boards. Handled there by number 10, Spencer Eccles. Fasinger gives to Lockwood. Sean Lockwood on the near boards. Shot deflected down by number 57, Logan Texador. Now Paskowitz in. Pass across. Broken up by Fasinger. Carvalho with the pass to Lockwood. Oh, big check along the boards by Gallucci. Taking some hits from Formisano, I see. Well, they both play on a Kings team in travel hockey, so Rocco with a big check there. And Bowden with the save. 8 minutes to go in the second period. As the clock stopped at 7:56. Shots on goal, 21-11 in favor of Johnson. Here's a face-off, goes back to the point. Shot on goal, Bowden with the save. Picked up by Joey Gallucci. And into the netting, out of play. And Joey and Rocco able to play on the same team together. Joey senior, Rocco's freshman. Both Rocco and Gallucci joining the team at the beginning of the year, Formisano after the transfer window, both coming in and injecting some life into this Newton Lenape Valley team. Has been very sharp lately. Winning the Sussex Cup, moving up the standings in the Haas division. Big win against High Point the other night. Big win last Saturday against Mountain Lakes. They play Mountain Lakes tomorrow. We'll see if that game actually happens because of the snow. Along the near boards now. Puck sent all the way down the ice. DeReamer saves in his net as an icing is called on the play. 7:29 to go in the second period. We're halfway home. Johnson leads over Newton Lenape Valley 3-2. Shots on goal. Johnson doubling up. Newton Lenape Valley 22-11. Paskowitz with the go-ahead goal here in the second period. It'll be Lockwood along with Harlock and Langle out there. Joey Gallucci, Kellen. In the corner now. Puck bounces to the far end. Handled there by Zapatoka. Pass in front. Shot. Save. Left pad save by Bowden. Now, played out by Harlock. All the way down the ice. It'll be an icing. 7:02 to go. Second period. 3-2. Johnson leading the Crusaders against Newton Lenape Valley. Face off between Lockwood and Zapatoka. Lockwood wins it, gives it back to Joey Gallucci. Pass up, tried to hit Facinger in stride, gets by him. Got a piece of it, so no icing. Along the boards, Lockwood. Nishimka picks it up. Now Facinger on him. Joey Gallucci tries to hold it in. Zapatoka racing in, drops it off. Paskowitz in front, tip, score. Wow, what a beautiful tip and goal for Johnson. Trying to get a number on the player there. That is number 18, Braden D'Amico. D'Amico tips in the Paskowitz shot, and it's 4-2. Johnson over Newton Lenape Valley. Time to go, 6:31 to go, second period. D'Amico for Paskowitz, and it's 4-2. Johnson leading. So now Formasano will take the draw. And he wins it. Carries it inside the Johnson end on the near side. Sends it behind the net. It's caught back there, Kalikas. Gallucci with the shot. Blocker glove save. Formasano in front. Right on the left post. Sends it through the crease. There's Bofa. And picked up by Nishimka. Michael Nishimka. Racing in. Nishimka. Shot over the crossbar and into the netting out of play. 5:58 to go. Second period. Face up to the left of Bowden. So now the face-off between Formasano and D'Amico. No, not D'Amico. Kalikas. One by Kalikas. Paskowitz sends it behind. Zapatoka off the apron of the net. Flipped up. And Bofa tried to send it up to Barling. Barling, Carvello, Formasano out there. Popovich with it. Now, picked up by Paskowitz. Paskowitz in, pass across. Zapatoka takes it in the corner. Turns around. Shot on goal, saved by Bowden. Blocker glove save. Now, high slot. Checked off the puck. Popovich with a shot. Good defense there by Barling. Ryan Barling getting in the way. Now Barling has it. Gives it to Carvalho. Right in front of the official scores table. Carvalho in. Shoots it in. Wide right. Big check in the corner. We got a delayed penalty call. And now big crunching hit. Formasano. And he gets, he's going to go off. As number 26, Logan Paskowitz did something afterwards. Formasano shoved him back. And Formasano called for the retaliation. It's called for a charging call. So Formisano goes in along with Texidor. And those will be coincidental, although I think they happen in two different plays. Texidor was going to go in, then Formisano goes off. .452 to go, second period. It'll be Lockwood taking the draw. Goes back to Joey Gallucci. So Texidor and Formisano, coincidental minors, at .452 remaining in the second period. It's the second time both those players have taken coincidentals. So as the physicality is ratcheted up here. Off the boards, all the way down the ice. It's going to go wide of Bowden's net. Shots on goal, 24-13 in favor of Johnson. And the Crusaders with a 4-2 lead. So now Fasinger with the draw. It's won by Fasinger. Shot on goal. Saved to Reamer. And he'll hold on. Now the backhand. Goes behind the net. Comes out. Zapatoka with the pass to Nishimka. Racing in. Gallucci rides him off the puck. Zapatoka. There's Lockwood. Fasinger. It's Goldade in. Goldade. Pass across. Blocked by Gallucci. We've got a delayed penalty call. We'll see who it's against. It's going to be against Sean Lockwood. Lockwood gets called for high sticking with 3:55 to go in the second period. So, Lockwood goes off and Johnson to a power play. To the left of Bowden. Fasinger with the draw. Pass across, Zapatoka. Number 26, Paskowicz. In front, one-timer missed. Zapatoka for the one-timer, he missed it. Here's Gallucci. Off the glass, takes a strange bounce. Goldade has to chase, Barling on top of him. Now Goldade across the blue line. Now across the red. Tipped by Fasinger. Gets a shove by Zapatoka as he skates by. Along the near boards. Paskowicz. Goldade gives it over to Zapatoka. Gallucci on him. In front, cleared by Fasinger. And Gallucci will send it down the ice. Minute 5 to go on the Lockwood Minor. 2:59 to go in the second period. 4-2. Johnson leads. A couple of goals here by the Crusaders in the second period have given them the lead. Now Nishimka in. Maneuvering his way through. Deflected high into the netting above the glass, out of play. So the Formisano and Texidor minors are over. They were called at the same time. I don't think they were coincidental in the sense that one was against the other. I thought they were on the opposite sides of the ice. Texidor took a penalty that was going to give Newton Lenape Valley a power play, but then Formisano was called with activity with Paskowicz. And there is Paskowicz right there. Cleared. Nishimka, fans on it. Bofa. Nishimka picks it back up. 34 seconds in the Lockwood Minor. Nishimka across ice to Goldade. Goldade. High slot. Skating in on the face-off circle. Trying to make a move. On the right wing. Backhanded to the point. Now Paskowicz. Paskowicz tried to skate in. Both on him. 9 seconds to go on the power play. Goldade. Back to Paskowicz. 2 minutes to go, period. Shot. Deflected wide. as they continue to try and set up one-timers right near the net. Penalties over to Lockwood. We're back to five-a-side hockey. A big check along the boards by Galucci. Down to Shimka. Zapatoka with it. Pass Rocco Galucci stick. In front. Deflected by Bofa. Jack Bofa loses it over to Paskewicz. Goal date. Minute 28 to go. Flips it up in the air. Can of corn for Patrick Bowden. Just like he's playing center field. I know, wrong sport. Can you tell we're looking forward to baseball season? 25 inches of snow tomorrow. Anyway, we look forward to baseball season. So Barling will take the draw to the left of Bowden. Minute 25 to go. Very important if NLV can get a goal here before the end of the period. Pass back into the corner. Picked up by Johnson. Now to the near corner. D'Amico in there. Along with number 17. Kalakis. Scrum for the puck. Shot. Comes in. Cleared by Bowden. Harrelick behind. Harrelick passes up the ice. Formasano along the near boards. That is Barling who gets knocked down. In front. Cleared out of the way. Number 17 with it. To the boards. Popovich. 43 seconds to go. Shot. Save Bowden. It's loose. Comes out to center ice. Eccles after it. Formasano in. Keeps it. Formasano gets tripped down. Penalty call against Johnson. And now Formasano and Popovich again in the corner. As Formasano is able to keep it inside the zone, he draws the penalty, and Newton Lenape Valley will go to a power play with 26 and a half to go in the second. So, tripping call against number, let's see who goes in the box. It's supposed to be 25, I think, right? Well, the Johnson coach is arguing. It is 25, Sam Popovich. Popovich trips Formasano, and a power play for Newton Lenape Valley. So the face-off will be to the right of DeReamer. It'll be Lockwood taking the draw for Newton Lenape Valley. Well, now that we got that straightened out. No, penalty is actually number 10, Spencer Eccles. Galucci in the corner, Fasinger. Kellen Fasinger back to Galucci. Galucci, shot, score! Rocco Galucci puts it behind DeReamer. It's a power play goal for Newton Lenape Valley. And it's the proximate goal as it cuts the lead to 1. 4-3 now, Johnson leads. 15.2 to go in the second period. Oh, Galucci's goal, huge for Lenape Valley, Newton Lenape Valley. And so now NLV just trailing by 1. That big goal in the last minute of a period. Anytime you can get that, it is huge. So now, number 88, Zapatoka. Over the blue line, racing in, trying to get it back. Shot, deflected by Galucci, over the glass and out of play. 4.5 to go in the second. So a power play goal by Rocco Galucci, which matches his brother Joey, who scored a power play goal in the first period. Paskewicz with the shot, save, rebound, and a save at the buzzer by Bowden. Newton Lenape Valley getting a big high from that goal by Galucci. It would have been deflating if Johnson had scored there at the end of the period. So, but that does not happen, and we will take a break. We're through 2 periods here inside the Forum at Skylands Ice World. It's 4-3, Johnson leading over Newton Lenape Valley. Zamoni's going to come out. He's going to clean the ice, twirl around a few times, and then we'll be back for third period action on a new feed. You're watching Sports Voice TV. Johnson, the Crusaders leading Newton Lenape Valley 4-3. We'll be back after this on Sports Voice TV on YouTube.